We headed to Round Top, Texas Antique Show today to buy some stuff for our 1860s renovation and the tiny house. I absolutely love this show. I go every year just because it's so cool and so fun, but I'm excited because this year I have a reason to go with the renovation. So the first thing we did was we packed us a cooler, because if you've ever been to Round Top, you know that it's kind of difficult sometimes to find bathrooms and drinks. So I got a cooler with some snacks, loaded my family up, and we drove the 2.5 hours to Round Top. We stopped in Brenham and had lunch at this really cool cafe. I think the chandelier in the back is so neat. But after we had lunch, we continued to drive, and if you've never been to Round Top before during Antique Week, it's basically just miles of fields with tents that have vendors in it that sell antiques, handmade items, vintage finds. Like, it is so stinking cool if you're into that kind of stuff. So the stuff in the middle tends to be a little more expensive, and the stuff on the outskirts seems to be a little more reasonably priced. How cute is that child's table, you guys? I loved it so much. I didn't have a place for it, but I just thought it was so cute. This table right here, I loved. This is what I want in my dining space in the main house renovation, but it was $2,000, so I just took a picture of it, and my husband and my dad are gonna make it for me. But this place is so cool. Like I said, it's just miles of antiques of all kinds of different stuff. I had a couple specific things I was looking for, and one of them was doors for the French doors in the main house. And we went to this really cool vendor space that had all of these old doors. I'm talking hundreds of years old. They were imported from South Africa, bought at antique shows, like just tons of different ways that he sources them. But I did end up finding two for the main house, and it's these, and I love them, and I think it's going to be so beautiful. I'm obsessed with them. The people were so nice. These are them. They're based out of Houston. They were so nice and very helpful. My mom found this table, and she was also obsessed with this tiny little child's rocker, so she got that as well. And at that point, we had to head home. We got kind of a late start today, so I think we may go back for the next show, or even next week possibly. This was the first, this was like the third day of the show, so there really wasn't as many vendors as there normally is. Like next week it'll be completely packed, so we may go back then because I still have a couple things I want to look for. But overall, it was a successful day, and I'm super excited about my doors.